Alrighty, folks. Sorry for getting started just a little bit late here. I was working on dishes and I wanted to get them done. So yeah, I got those done. Feels good. I now currently have no dirty dishes. So let's get the campaign loaded up.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
All right. So if we remember yesterday's live stream, we ended off in Everlight on the South Shore. We had helped, what was his name? Kier? Stop the butchering ring with the butcher and the slaughterhouse. So yeah, we got that taken care of last time. And today we are going to go speak to the Creators Guild and hopefully find out a little bit more about these runes that we're searching for and where the one might be that's in the middle of the ocean. If it ever loads, of course. It's always if it ever loads. Which, of course, it's not. Because why would it be? Right, there we go. 99, 100. Give me that sweet spacebar.
Huh? Help you with something?
25 gold. I want to cross the lake.
Sure. Where to?
The Creators Guild.
Got it. Hop in.
Okay. So let's see here. That's going to take us inside. Currently trying to see if there's anybody to talk to or anything to loot or anything like that. There is something over here. What is this? Scribbled note 4-2. Hey, look. The last combination to get into the hideout right here. All right, so that's on the island for the Creators Guild. That actually, if I can hit the right key, means that technically I can sell all of these because it goes 1, 4, 7, 2. I do still have some of these to read as well. 4 of them, I believe. Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe we won't. Today's more than likely going to be a shorter live stream. Just because it's been a week. And to be completely honest, I was not 100%. I did not feel like live streaming today. However, I decided at the last minute to at least do a little bit. And as a result, here we are. Oh, there's a godstone here. Let's come activate this before you guys go too far. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe an hour or so, but we'll see. All right. Now I can get on and off the island very easily. And my player.me is being weird. But that's alright. It's just the one that tells me about announcements and follows and stuff like that. Totally don't need that. Nope. Not at all.
As a neutral, apolitical association of mages solely devoted to the study of magic, the members of the Creators Guild were among the few gifted that remained neutral during your father's war. Though not comparable to the great universities of Kalaya, it is safe to say that Fiara owes many of its magical and technological advancements to them.
Here we are. Impressive.
And there's people down the hall. We should...
Interesting. We do not get visitors often these times.
Who are you?
I'm Undergast. I suppose you could call me the head of the guild. I sensed someone was coming and that someone had an intriguing aura. Now I know who it is. You are SWTOR's child, are you not?
How do you know?
Well, I have studied SWTOR's magic quite extensively, especially since the end of the Mage Wars. He was a remarkable man. Yours and his magical aura have a lot of similarities.
A remarkable man?
Yes.
Does that mean you supported him?
No, that is not what I said. I merely stated that he, as a mage and a man, was remarkable, unusual or special, and therefore surprising or worth mentioning. My opinion on the war is an entirely different matter.
How are our auras similar?
Well, hard to say. You can simply tell that you're related. And there's something else about you that is, well, strange.
I get that a lot. Could you elaborate?
It is hard to say. There's something peculiar about you. An oddity in your aura which I cannot make sense of. I'm sorry. Either way, I assume you are here for a reason. How may we, the little that is left of us, help you?
I was wondering if you could tell me more about the Creators Guild.
Maybe I should begin with the question, what do you know about us already?
I know that you are a neutral association of mages that didn't participate in the Mage Wars. That's about it.
Well, and that is about the core of our guild. We are mages devoted to study, science, and the preservation of knowledge, and we do not involve ourselves in political conflict. We were founded in the year 231 by a woman named Goddess Bowdry. Ever since, the Creators Guild has been a constant in the ever-changing political landscape of Northander.
So you are the leader of the guild?
Well, I do not see myself as such, but yes, the majority of the guild considers me its leader.
The ferryman told me about an attack on the guild after the Mage Wars. He said it was the reason that there are so few mages left on the island. Is that true?
Yes, but it was not just the attack. There was also an internal disagreement.
That attack, how did it end? Am I right to assume you stopped it?
Of course. They were trying to kill us, so we fought back and killed them instead. At least until their morale was broken. Looking back, I think that this display of power was something we should have done earlier. Only because we were peaceful, the people who attacked us assumed that we were defenseless. They will not make the same mistake again.
That's a very dry way of seeing it.
If by dry you mean that it lacks the emotional aspect most people would add to a statement like this, then yes, I suppose it is. But again, it was not only the attack that diminished our numbers, but also a disagreement we had within the guild.
What kind of disagreement?
I would prefer not to talk about it. I am sorry.
Actually, we're here for a reason. We're investigating the Bloodburn. Is there anything you or your guild knows about it?
The Bloodburn? You're studying it?
I guess you could say that, yes.
Interesting. No, we do not know more about it than most alchemists or apothecaries at this point, though our general consensus is that we doubt the corporeal origin of the plague. There is magic involved in it.
Well, you're right about that. It's magical, and it's connected to the Shapers.
The Tsarland, that's interesting. Say, would you mind to tell me more? You seem to know a lot of variables which we are not aware of yet.
I'll tell you, but we should find somewhere to sit. It's a long story.
Of course. Well, this is both fascinating and peculiar.
What do you make of it?
I do not believe in visions and prophecy, unless they come from a dreamweaver, so I'm uncertain. There is no arguing that this man Rondar Lacane knew more about the Bloodburn than most people. And his clues led you to Mullendeer, which is nothing short of impressive. So you believe that the Bloodburn is caused by Shaper telepathy. Is that correct?
It's a theory, but yes. Rogue telepathy, so to speak.
I see. I would like to come with you.
What?
I was clear, was I not? I would like to come with you. Your story is nothing short of fascinating. The Shaper City, the Bloodburn, and this Nexus. I would like to accompany you and help. I have a wide knowledge of the magic and the Shapers, and have a strong interest in finding a cure for the Bloodburn.
What about the guild? Aren't you their leader?
I am, but that does not bind me to stay. It is common for Creators' mages to head out to expeditions. They have become rarer due to the war, but still, there is nothing stopping me from coming back when our business is concluded.
Well, Why not? Just know that it will be dangerous.
I can defend myself. Quite well, in fact. However, there is one thing I need to finish before I come with you. Study. Maybe you could help. This would facilitate matters.
As long as it doesn't take too much time, yes. What are you studying?
Simple. I have always been fascinated by the notion of sentience and the mind in general. What creates consciousness? What is it that distinguishes us as humans from a wolf who is slave to his instincts? Quite recently, a group of refugees who arrived in Everlight told me of a bizarre sight. They said that a stone golem took over the abandoned mine near the gates and has grown a soul, and apparently has been trading with the villagers and even befriended one of them. It all seems highly unlikely, but I want to investigate it.
A monster with a soul? How is that even possible?
I do not know. It is not the first time people have reported such occurrences, but most of the times they turned out to be a hoax. This is the first case I've heard that might be legitimate. If it's true, this might change the world forever. Can you imagine? The ramifications of such a discovery would be monumental. It is currently believed that only the 5 principal kinds are capable of conscious thought. Disproving that would change everything. Suddenly, would killing a monster not be a homicidal act? Would putting them in a cage not be considered slavery? And finally, is it right for the principal kinds to consider themselves special, chosen by the Guardians?
What do you need my help with?
Well, this is all an exciting scholarly prospect, but a golem is still a golem. So if the monster goes feral, I will require assistance. I can defend myself, but still it would be unwise to go there alone. I will get prepared and meet you at the mine. Do you know where it is?
Tell me.
Up north, at the top of the Iskander mountain. I will go as soon as possible.
Fair enough. I'll see you there.
Well, that sounds like fun. Let's see here. What do we have in here that we can loot, pilfer, or pillage? Ha 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 ha.
Odd fellow. But he's a capable mage, that's for sure.
Let's see.
All right. Focus potion, mage's note, self-awareness, and some gold. Does this take us downstairs? It does. That's cool. There's some stuff back here, and there's a trader here. Excellent. All right, we got a focus potion, the Shapers, the Iron Mask, how does it work, and gold. I think we've read both of those. Let's see here. No, not the note self-awareness, the Shapers. Yeah, we read this. And I'm fairly certain we read this too. Yeah, I remember that. All right.
Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords.
Okay, so Iron Mask. The Shapers. Oh, I can't sell the scribbled notes. Okay. I could sell the severed heads, but I'm not going to. We've got 2 amulets. Let's see here. We can sell the Colvier, the bassinet, the kettle hat. 7,500, huh? Alright, I did not know that we'd gotten a green robe of focus. Sell the reinforced. Let's keep Gore's armor for now. That we can sell. That was a lot of daggers that we got. Okay, well. Let's see here. I could get a blackened staff of ambient magic. Blackened spear. Ellen's high priest robes. Spell power of white magic increased by 25% and cost decreased by 25%. See, but this is just all focus. Spell power, though. White, black, green, mage. Wow, what's this one? Potion of proficiency. What? Let's buy one of those and see what... And all the goblin meat. I don't care that we're going to have to spend money on this. Can I hold shift? No. Can I hold control? No. Alt? Nope. Cool. That gives us a ton of the meat. Let's see here. Do I want anything else? I know that I currently have a white hood of focus, and I'm considering giving myself the green one. I'm also considering picking up this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. All right. Yeah, we spent some money, but we also got rid of a lot of stuff. So let's see here. In here, over here. Not the green robe of focus. I want the Eileen High Priest robes, which look exactly like white. And then on myself, let's go with green. That's at least a little bit better. Chance to summon a goblin. The goblin is nice, but I think I'm going to go with the actual hood. That makes her look a little bit better. Additional damage type fire, that's fine. What do you have? 50 hit points. No, how about you get the additional damage type black? There we go. And I should probably give Gore something other than a bassinet of restoration. Let's see here. This is all black magic. The funny thing is I can give him actual, like, armor. Not going to. Alright. So, on Druzzl, the Potion of Proficiency. We have no ability points, no attribute points. If we do this, it gives us an ability point. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not going to get a whole bunch of them, but I could. That would be fairly useful, actually. But it would also be fairly expensive. So, let's get out of here.
Would you look at that?
Oh, no. We still have to talk to somebody. Come over here.
You have a strange aura. Interesting.
I beg your pardon?
Your aura. It's different. Cold. Anyway, forgive my manners. Callaghan Theo, archiver of the Creators Guild. How may I help you?
I'm looking for someone. An archaeologist named Ilbertus Whatley.
Whatley? That man obsessed with his island?
Yes. What do you know about him?
Not much. Only that he showed up here some years ago asking for funding for his bizarre excavation. All the nobles who usually fund these kinds of things had rejected him. However, he didn't have any proof backing up his claims, other than him claiming to be of Hibernian ancestry, just like Queen Aelith. So we had to send him away as well, which didn't stop him from digging.
He thinks he's a Hibernian?
Well, he said that his great-great-great-great-grandmother was part Hibernian or something along those lines, though he didn't have any of the Queen's gifts.
And he also claimed that, through his heritage, he has been having those strange dreams since his childhood of a secluded island within the Black Sea that no explorer has ever laid eyes upon.
And I take it you didn't believe him?
Well, I wanted to, and so did the other archivers. But the moment we start giving out money for fascinating stories alone is the moment we will stop existing.
Why would he dig in Everlight to find an island?
Because apparently there's a Shaper portal that might take him there. Or a Hibernian portal. I don't remember. It's been a while.
If you and the nobles denied him the means to do an excavation, how did he dig?
That's where it gets tragic. He spent his entire heritage.
To no avail.
Not entirely. He found what resembled a portal, but it was just dead, cold stone. It didn't take him anywhere. He tried to activate it for years, but ultimately his savings ran out. Now he lives in the Mud District, begging for food. He literally gave it all for his dream, but failed. A sad story. Why do you ask, though?
Because we're looking for that island.
Oh? Well, then you should probably talk to Watley himself. If you can find him, that is. I have to continue my work now. Safe travels, friends.
Yeah, safe travels.
Let's see.
Let's go find this guy after we, of course, go to the abandoned mine. I am definitely doing that first.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of...
Okay. However, while we wait, I'm going to fix my thing over here real quick. Just because it's bugging me that it's not working. All right, let's see here. So yes, that's going to stay paused while I figure all this out. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's see here. Why is this being interesting? I figured it'd be easy. I'd go in, I'd disconnect, I'd reconnect. Oh, here we go. This one. Sorry, I'm trying to reconnect Twitch real quick to one of my tracking platforms. I wonder if it's just player.me having issues today. An unexpected error has occurred. Please try again. Interesting. I bet it's just player.me having issues, and I bet I now did this and Uh-huh. Come on. All right, I'm getting close to saying I'll do this later, but we'll see. Because I know there's nothing going on in the game because it completely freezes when I'm paused out. We still have sounds and stuff, but it doesn't. Like, I can't switch in and tell them to... Yeah, see, it pauses. All right, well, I can play while I wait for stuff to load, I guess. I guess we could do that. Great. Awesome. It's being silly. Cool. All right, so Iskander Mountain, huh? I wonder where that is. See, I wish I had a list of quests and then we could just kind of jump between them. Because I have no idea where Iskander Mountain is. Anybody knows? I would love to get that information. Unless you're watching this on YouTube, in which case I'll either have found it or I won't. And if I haven't, then I'd love that information. Seriously? What is in here? Side quest. Okay, fine. The side quest in here is the world within. You know what? Let's not bring Gore. Let's bring Iana for a little bit.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own...
Well then, off to the Mud District. Let's hope Watley's still there.
And still alive.
Okay, so... we got a quest here, a quest here, quest here. Oh, the mine is... right.
Yes. Sounds like a plan.
Hey, that's not the one that it was supposed to be connected to.
What's next?
Careful.
Now will it work? Okay, now I went the right way. So let's go back in here. We have already explored in here.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The glittering mine. For a long time, it was believed that moonsilver, the most precious and most durable ore of Io, could only be mined in the Windwall Mountains, the empire of the dwarves. All this changed when an unsuspecting farmer found a piece of the shimmering ore while...
yeah, we listened to that last time. So let's go talk.
Ah, it is you.
Didn't you say in front of the mine?
I did, but then I realized that it might be wise to scout ahead in order to get a clearer picture of the situation. Come, let us go. The golem and its supposed friend should be further down the mine. Follow me.
Okay. I don't remember finding a golem in here the last time we were in here. Although all the zombies and stuff are back.
Corpses. Take them down.
That's interesting.
Leave it to me.
Those fireballs are really powerful against undead. Let's get a Shadow Strike over here. That's so useful.
I did not expect so many creatures.
Strange. Just give the word.
They will fall.
Is there anything you need?
All right.
All right, here goes nothing.
All right, let's get an entangling shot and some rain over here. Wow, that did a lot of damage to him.
What?
Prepare yourselves.
They killed one of our heroes.
Yeah, I noticed. It's because they blow up.
Come on.
Those are new.
Don't die on us now.
All right, well, that's going. Let's see if I can get this to go again. Oops, wrong buttons.
What do you require? That way? Yes.
We require a lot. Where'd he go? Oh, he's just up here. Okay.
Yes.
Look, up ahead.
Someone's coming.
And its friend.
I know.
Let's see what they have to say.
Hello.
Greetings. Are you...
Rick, who are they? I'm afraid.
Don't worry, Hubert. They are not here to hurt you. Judging by the sounds of fighting we heard, I take it you took care of those undead. If so, you have my thanks. They appeared out of nowhere just a couple of days ago and locked us in.
They are dead. We're here to ask you some questions about your friend.
I figured. So I'm guessing you heard the rumors, right? Yes, this is the golem with a soul. And yes, I am the odd fellow protecting him. But before I tell you anything, promise me that you won't hurt him.
I know he might look intimidating, but he's actually quite sensitive.
If he doesn't hurt us, we won't hurt him.
He won't. Trust me, hurting anybody is the last thing on Hubert's mind. So, what do you want to know? You didn't come here to take him away, did you?
Hubert is a stone golem. Why didn't you kill these undead yourselves if they trapped you?
Kill? Hubert? I told you he couldn't hurt a fly. He doesn't look it, but in his head, he's just like a child.
Why Hubert?
It was my grandfather's name. And one day, I simply started calling Hubert that, and it stuck.
How did you come to know Hubert? I mean, you don't just come up to a golem and start a conversation.
Right. You don't. I found him laying half dead just outside this mine. Some creature drained him of his essence, a ghost or something.
Darkness came and stole my light. It hurt. It hurt so bad.
I know, Hubert, but it's over now.
For some reason, I immediately noticed that Hubert was different. In every other situation, I would have simply turned away and alarmed the guard, but I just couldn't. So I went into the city to find a mage.
Who? Joseph. His name was Joseph.
He is not with the Creators Guild. And this Joseph agreed to help you.
Well, he still owed me a favor, so... Yes, I asked him to heal Hubert. And even though he told me it was dangerous, he eventually did it. When it was done, he told me to get away as soon as possible, as it might wake up again soon. But just like when I had first seen him there, I simply knew that there was something in him. Something that made him more than just a construct. So I waited, and it turned out I was right. You can figure out the rest. I took him into the mine, as the Everlight guards would have attacked him on sight. And here, we became friends.
So, you took him into the cave to protect him?
Yes. Of course, word eventually got through to the townsfolk. But you're the first to follow up on the rumors.
And before these undead woke up, this place was actually quite peaceful. A bit gloomy, yes, but safe. And that's what matters.
How long ago is it that you found him?
Let me think. Almost 4 moons now.
How did you become friends, though?
Rick, friendly. Rick, always friendly. Rick, care for me.
Well, maybe friendship isn't the proper word for it. It's more like I care for him, the way a father cares for a child. And yes, I know how funny that sounds considering Hubert's size.
Hubert, what makes you different from other golems? When did you realize you can think for yourself?
I don't know. I always had thoughts, always had ideas, but I did not know how to tell people about them. After the ghost attacked me, and Rick healed me, he taught me how to speak.
Taught?
Yes. Yes, of course. Rick taught me how to speak.
Hubert is a very good student. He learned how to speak almost fluently in just a couple of months. If only men were half as eager to learn, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess we find ourselves in.
He could also carry the spirit of a person in him. Did you ever think of that?
If so, it was the spirit of an infant. As I said, all I did was offer Hubert guidance and, well, love.
What are your plans for Hubert? Neither he nor you can stay in this cave forever.
Honestly, I don't know. Hubert is such a good lad, and I want him to have a normal, happy life. As bizarre as that sounds when talking about a golem. He would love to make friends and...
Yes, friends. Rick, will these misters be my new friends?
Hubert, what did we say about interrupting other people when they're talking?
It's rude. And it makes people sad.
Do you want me to be sad, Hubert?
No, Rick. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Just don't do that again.
Anyway, I try not to think about it. And until you showed up and killed those undead, I wasn't even sure we'd ever make it out of that cave again.
All right, look. My friend here would like to learn more about Hubert's uniqueness. It would be of great scientific value. Would it be possible for us to examine him?
I don't know. Will it harm him?
Golems were created to endure pain.
What my friend is trying to say is he will do everything he can to keep Hubert comfortable.
What do you think, Hubert?
I don't know.
Fine. If you think it will help us understand Hubert better, then I don't want to be an obstacle. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Then let us begin. Interesting. Truly interesting. Hubert, I am done. You can rest now.
It wasn't bad, Rick. It tickled a little, but it didn't hurt.
So, what did you find out?
Not much. But let me discuss it with my companion first. Tahar, if you please.
Where is the kind sir going, Rick? I liked him.
They're just going to have a talk. They'll come back.
Of course.
Okay, I had to make sure that we weren't going to get something weird. Whoa, 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 whoa!
It will be bloody.
Easy.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
So let me be brief. I inspected Hubert's magical core, and it is rather unusual. It's overflowing with magical essence, unlike anything I've ever seen. My theory is that his remarkable intelligence comes from this irregularity. Unfortunately, I believe that the very same irregularity is also dangerous. The essence within him seems unstable.
It is very likely that it will eventually get out of control and cause an explosion unlike anything this land has ever seen. To me, it appears we have two options. We can destroy the golem, or take it back to the guild and try to harness its power, with the chance to stabilize the core and allow it to live.
I do not think I should make that choice. I consider myself a rational person, but I'm afraid that my fascination with the matter clouds my judgment.
Couldn't we just take him somewhere secluded and leave him be?
I'm afraid that's out of the question. We just don't know what the long-term effect of this instability would be. He could, for example, become feral and use his incredible power to wipe out a city or two. Killing him is the merciful option if his welfare is your primary concern.
What do you mean by harness his power?
Well, the possibilities are endless. If we can replicate the structure of its core and stabilize it, it has the potential to change the world. We might even be able to recreate it, thus giving us a power source with the chance to recreate life.
Obviously, there is no guarantee these experiments will bear fruit. We would also be risking blowing Everlight to smithereens in the process.
If I had to make a guess, I would say that there is a 40% chance that the golem will be stabilized and we will be able to harness the core. A 40% chance that it will die in perceived agony, and a 20% chance of triggering the devastating explosion.
That's a tough decision. Let me talk to Rick.
Of course.
Yes?
Oh, good. He's going with us. I was going to leave most of the guys there to talk to protect him.
So, what did you and your friend talk about?
Really? We can't tell him what we talked about and have them make the decision?
Well, there's no good way to say this. Hubert's magic core is very unusual. It is overflowing with energy, and while this energy is what makes him sentient, it also makes him dangerous. If we let Hubert stay here, the core might eventually become unstable and explode.
The only way to save him is to take him to the Creators Guild, where they can try to control his power. Thing is, it might be a painful experience for Hubert.
I'm sorry, but it's the only way. The alternative would be to kill him.
You bloody monster! No! There's no way I'm letting you do this! He's a person, damn it, not some toy for some mages to tinker with! You'll have to kill me first!
Rick, you're outnumbered, and I'm offering you and Hubert a chance. Don't you see it? You can either die here like a fool, or you can make sure Hubert gets through the entire ordeal together with you.
Well, I guess you're right, aren't you? I don't have a chance against you all. But let me say this. If I learn that anything happens to Hubert, I will come and hunt you down, even if it costs my life.
Hubert, it's time to go. We're moving into a new home.
What? I'm going to see the outside again? Just how you promised.
Yes. Just how I promised.
Well, I must say that I'm happy you made that decision. I will go back to the guild now and prepare my things for our journey as discussed. I will see you there.
So it just goes away? Alright, so we got all that done. I think I could attach here to here.
What do we need? Fine.
This be the faster way to do it, but we'll have to see. I don't know if we're going to run into anything else. There is other stuff here. There's other stuff here.
More of them. You read my mind. This place is a bloody...
Whoa. I don't like that. Drop a fireball in here. And a... Let's just throw a first arrow back there. We'll get them taken care of.
I'll make it quick.
Nope. Do a shadow strike. Dang it. Too slow. Okay.
I'll do what's required.
Well, we're just going to walk over here then.
You got it.
Since, you know, apparently this place is now crawling with undead. Even though we cleared it out maybe like 2 hours ago game time.
Let's see.
We were literally just here. It's kind of funny, though.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of...
Well then, off to the Mud District. Let's hope Watley's still there.
And still alive.
Got it.
Here...
Yes? Understood.
Okay.
Interesting.
Let's come talk to Undergast real quick. And at least finish up the World Within. I wonder if he joins us as a party member, or if he just joins us in Mulandir. We'll have to find out.
Now would you look at that?
As a neutral, a political association of mages solely devoted to the study of...
Alright. He is up here.
Interesting.
This place is definitely different. I like its setup. Especially that portal
there
to get
you
upstairs.
Are. In case you were wondering, I sent 2 mages to help Richard and Hubert find their way to the guild. It will be a marvelous opportunity to deepen our knowledge on magic. I'm still fascinated by the idea that an abundance of magic is able to create sentience. Just think of what that entails. Either way, I am ready to join you. I need to take care of some formalities first, but I'm ready to depart before next dawn. Where shall we meet? According to your story, the Shaper City is in the middle of Iskander, is it not?
Let's send Iana away. Because now we have another mage. A third mage, for that matter. Let's see here. It means we need another Staff of Ambient Pyromancy, which honestly we can buy here. He has... Never mind. He has his own staff. that deals black and white. All right, he has his own robes, 1.5 per second. That's not bad. 10 focus. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll give him a little bit of what we have. And yes, I am going to use his potion of fresh start. Okay, paradox magic. 15% chance to burn 7 points of target's focus with every auto attack. Paradox 1, heal allies and damage enemies in target area. I think I found our new straight up healer. Mesmer's Lance. Has a certain chance to apply each damage type to target enemy. Small chance to deal no damage at all. Okay. Transcendence. All auto attack deals white damage. Retaliation. Target ally temporarily deals damage back to the attacker when hit. And Phantasmal Blade. A friendly target deals persistent pure damage for a certain amount of time. It gets an increased crit chance. All right, let's go here. This sounds good. This sounds good. We'll grab this. Auto attacks now deal white and black damage. Target ally temporarily deals damage back to attacker when hit. 1, 2, 3. Allies in target area. Okay. Target enemy and enemies around him. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. So we've got 7 left. Let's increase focus regen. Let's get a little bit of leech. Chance to apply weakened. Where's the perk in here? This one. Healing abilities cost 20% less. Okay, so this is intelligence. Intelligence. Retaliation doesn't have one. All right. So let's do 3 here. Let's do an additional one here. That way we can cast this as often as we can. That's intelligence, huh? Okay, so let's go with 10. Let's go with 4. Let's go with 6. And what does willpower do? As well as your total amount of focus. Okay. 42 focus, 1.7 per second. Wow. Let's see here. Uram has additional damage ice, additional damage fire, additional damage black. All right, I'm going to take the fire. Give her hit points. Over here, we're going to take that and give fire. Oops. So, here's my thought. It deals ice, white, black, and fire. All 4 damage types. No, we'll just do 3. Black, white, and fire. We can swap out to ice if I need to. We probably won't. And I did get everything. Yeah, okay. Cool. Now, here we have an ability point that does up damage a little bit, or I could up his constitution, giving him a little bit more health. Yeah, let's do constitution. Let's see here. Increases all auto attack damage by 4%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, Yara, ironically, I could give her... Actually, I could just replace that, couldn't I? That's crit hit chance. This is generate focus. Let's grab a third one. And I could put Arrow of Light back on her bar as well. Let's give her a bit more damage. Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave Restore. That way we have 2 heals if we need them. And then myself, I don't know what I want. I'm thinking leech. Just to get that extra damage back. Alright. Let's go on over into Everlight.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars.
Just give the word.
Circle of Friends, which is rallied all possible companions to your cause. Yes. All right, let's come down here. Let's get this connected up over
off
here.
to the Mud District. Let's hope Watley's still there.
And still alive.
I forgot about this. Most of mine are willpower, right? Yeah. So let's pop that up. That'll increase damage a little bit. Gave me a little bit more focus as well. How much more focus? 54.
If your life depends on it.
All right. Well, let's come up this way. Where are these guys? Way up here. And while we're on our way over there, I am going to end off today's live stream here. It's been about an hour. I have a whole bunch of other things to do. And, yeah, I think we're just going to end it off here. I hope you enjoyed it. For those of you on YouTube, if you did, hit that like button. And, yeah, I will catch you folks either in a later live stream or in a video over on my YouTube channel. And stay frosty out there.